Hi y'all, Deb here. I wanted to come and talk to you a little bit about oil. Slippery subject, right? Well, you know, there's a lot of flavor that can be packed in oil, and oil can also pack on a lot of pounds. It can put it on your hips if you're not real careful. I learned valuable lesson with oil. You know, it's 9 calories per tablespoon, I believe, and that doesn't go very far. But if you use your oil right, you can get a lot of flavor, as well as, you know, your pots and pans, your food's not going to stick to it. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about that. Avocado oil. It's one of my favorite cooking oils. Ta-da! Avocado oil. Avocado oil to me is a real staple. It's a high heat oil, so it's burn point. What does that mean by high heat? It means that you can, its smoke point is not going to happen until a higher temperature. So around 500 degrees is its smoke point. Translation, if you're wanting to cook something and have high heat, this is a good oil for that. In my cast iron skillets, I always use my avocado oil because of the heat factor. It's also good in salad dressings. You know, it's got a nice flavor to it, and it's super healthy for you, super healthy. Coconut oil. I use this kind of sparingly. There's a lot of controversy about this, and I'm still doing some more research here. But I'll use this to as a spray for like my muffin pans when I'm doing some baking, if I'm making my egg muffins and such. This Sicilian olive oil is just a real yummy olive oil that's good for salad dressings and light flavorings. This we found at Trader Joe's. One of the things I love about oil, olive oil in particular, is it can be a chameleon, so you can get different flavors out of it. Hot pepper, basil are some suggestions. Now this is a little bottle of Golden Goodness, and I'm going to show you how to make this in just a minute. This is also a little bottle of Golden Goodness. I'm going to show you how to make it too. One of the things that I love to do with my oil is we make bowls. I call them Kim bowls because she's the one that came up with the idea. I make bowls for lunch, which basically is, it's got a vegetable in it, and then we have our slow-burning carbohydrate and put a protein on it. The different olive oils, the different flavors can give us a different flavor profile and keep our mouths happy. But you got to be careful how much you use. I try and keep my daily intake down to around 2 tablespoons. So when I'm cooking, I'm thinking about what oils have I used today, how do I want to use my oil, and quite often in cooking I'll use a little bit of chicken broth instead of oil, just so the pan doesn't stick. So that's kind of a tip there. Now, I said this little bottle of Golden Goodness. What this is an orange olive oil. This one happens to be tangerine. And if you pan down here, I'm going to show you how to make it. You can make it yourself, or you can go to this place and give them lots of money. Love these oils. However, I don't like the price of them. So, went and got a big bottle of olive oil from Costco, right? Get a good quality one, okay? Then I came home, got my citrus, handy dandy potato peeler, and started peeling. Now the key with this is you want to get just the orange, not that white. That white pith is going to make it bitter. So this particular piece, I went too deep, not going to use it. If you look down in here, you'll see I've already done that. Gotten just some light pieces off of here. Okay, so do that with your peeler. Lemon goes easier. It's not quite as delicate skinned, so you don't have to have quite as delicate a touch. Lime will peel like this also. And then I always turn these over and check them. See? No pith. See that white? That's called pith, and that's bitter. So you want to put these in bottom of a glass container. I always use glass, I don't like plastic. But then you want to muddle it. So you're going to beat it up a little bit. And this just helps to get the oils out. Now you can do this with not only citrus, but you could do this with rosemary. You could do it with basil. You could do it with any spice really that you want it to. Now, I don't like to cross-contaminate, so I'm going to get a different tool for this one. And basically I'm looking for the bottom, and is it going to smash? And the top of this one smashes. I figure the bottom should smash too. So again, my old-fashioned potato smasher. I'm sure Grandma's going, hey, good use for that, girl. But again, I'm just going to kind of beat this up a little bit so the oils get released. Then, grab my olive oil here. So there's no real science to this. Well, there is. Don't get the pith in it. New word for the day, right? Pith. The white bitterness. And then I just fill her up. Both containers. Fill them up. Okay. Put lids on stuff. Otherwise, it could be really a bad slippery mess. Okay. So then I put the lids on this. And I'm going to put these in a cool, dark place and let them set. Takes about 4 or 5 days. But I'm going to go into the cupboard where I've got them, and I'm just going to spin it like this. So it moves the fruit around, the peels around in the bottom, so you don't get mold on it. But this is ready in about 4 or 5 days. I have gone on a trip and forgot to tell the house sitter to please spin it. And 5 days later came back and had an extremely yummy orange one. So if you don't move it around, you can still use it. But there's my tip for making your own flavored oils, as well as a couple little tips on where to use what oils.
We have a question from Debbie Eckenrode. Great idea. How long are they good? What's their shelf life?
Oh, hi, Deb. I can't see because the camera's pointed the other way. Thank you, John, for doing that. The shelf life on these is a couple of months. I use them up so quickly that it's not been a problem before. Oh, this is real important though. When you get to the point where your oil it's done, all of the goodness is sucked out of it, you notice here this is clear. I just run it through a sieve to run it through that, and that pulls all the peels out, so then you've got a clean product that you can use. Okay, but again, you can do that with basil. You know, I paid good money for this one. Bet you I won't pay money for that again. I bet you I'll make it. And hot peppers, jalapeno peppers, sliced up and put in this would be fantastic. But remember again to take the fruit or take the spices out so they don't mold and mildew. That'll cause a problem. I hope I've been able to inspire you to get in your kitchen and experiment a little bit more than maybe you in a little bit different manner than maybe you'd thought of before. And I thank you for joining me. Now, if you want to continue the conversation and find out more tips and tricks of little stuff that I do to get more flavor out of our healthy food, come join us in our group, Simply Better Together, Dishin' with Deb. In the comments, we'll post a link to the group. Love to have you over there. We were talking about pressure cooked turkeys the other day. That was an interesting conversation. One of the best turkeys I've ever cooked in my life, for reals. But come on in and join us. We'd love to have you, love to chat with you. If you're watching this live, do me a favor. In the comments, put 1 so I know that you've been here. And if you have come back and you're watching this, the replay, put a 2 so I know that you've come back and watched it. And also, do me a favor. I want to know where y'all are from. Can you put in the comments what city and state you're from? That'd be a real blessing. Hope you have a great night, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow. Did you turn it off, honey?